All right, so I'm going to take you into a property here in Canton. We're looking at a couple of townhomes and looking at what to invest in. And I want to just show you real quickly just some things you might want to think about when you're investing in property and how bedrooms and layout of a house works. Check this out. So we're walking through the entry here, no big deal. So we got the downstairs, you know, the little bit of the kitchen, a little bit of living room. We drop right in here, and both these units I'm about to show you are going to be the exact same. You drop down here, really nice, kind of a cool spot for like a mother-in-law suite, for a guest spot. You're downstairs, you have the privacy, you have a little bit of like a room here that you could make into, or maybe an office. You could technically make this into a room. You got a bathroom, but this could all be kind of entertainment area depending on what you wanted to do with it. Depending on what you're going to use the house for. Not a big deal, but you know, a decent little area down here. Now let's go upstairs real quick. And this is where the housing floor plans change. Now, one is going to be a 3-2, and one of them is going to be a 4-2. But check out what they did here. So they're opting for the master, which is a lot larger of a master. But check out the shaping of this master. It's like a big L shape. And then you walk in here, and what you're going to notice is great, you know, double sinks. They're going to put a little bit of tub right there. Great shower. So on the surface, this all looks pretty good. But when you're looking at floor plans, you want to think about, where am I going to put my bed? I guess this is a little seating area over here. But is that something that your renter is really going to be interested in? We'll talk about more about that later. Headed down into this hall space again. Similar thing, little sitting nook and a little area here, kind of a wasted space. You have it's hard to see, you're going to have a washroom in here, so your washer and dryer. And then you're going to go in here to the second bedroom with a built-in. Okay? Here. Okay? So if you were buying this house to live in it, so now, if you were buying this house to live in it, this might make a lot of sense because I'm standing in that little bit of a nook area. And as you can tell in here, you could do something nice here. You could do some shelving. You could do a sitting area. The sales representative was saying, hey, you can put a pocket door in right here. Maybe you could close this completely off and have a completely different seating area. So if you had, you know, the master suite could be separated from maybe another child or a mother-in-law or whatever it is, and you could build this out for a desk with a computer room. Now you gotta think about it though. If I'm renting this property out and I want to get max dollars, you know, someone with a larger family is going to appreciate a fourth bedroom. Are they going to really want to spend the money to build this out? If I'm an investor, I don't want to have to build this out because this could be another, you know, $10,000 depending on what you want to do. If you want to put some sort of desk built-in system that's here, that's an additional expense. Would I rather do that, or rather get the same square footage and do, you know, an extra bedroom? So, and also in walking into here, you can't really do much with this particular space as well. This is kind of just sort of a dead man space. You couldn't really put an office chair or anything in there. So again, in this house, it's, you know, you got to think about it. Yeah, it's, you know, they say this is actually the one that most homeowners are buying, but is what is a homeowner going to buy good for a rental? Not necessarily. Again, here we have this little bit of a weird kind of space, this L shape. You know, I don't even know where I would put my bed in this particular room. Is a renter going to put in a seating area? What are they going to do with this space? And again, what are they going to do with this little built-in nook space here? And of course, you only have two bedrooms. So if you had, let's say, an adult with, you know, two children, you know, one kid's got to stay downstairs in this unit, or maybe one of them gets here, or they got to share a room. It's really kind of odd. It might work for some families, but not necessarily for a rental. Now let's go check out the other unit. Okay, so this is the second house, and I'm not going to take you through the tour of the downstairs, but you can see it's basically the exact same. You have a kitchen here, living room, and then you can go downstairs. Now let's go upstairs and let's look at the bedrooms. See, now we have this little larger, I know it's hard to see, there's not lights in here, it's under construction. You have this little area, and this area right here is expanded. Remember the other one, it was pretty narrow. And then if we walk in here, what we gain is we don't have that seating area. There's your washroom. And if I walk into here, I now have bedroom 1 and bedroom 2 that's going to share this bathroom. So let me flip the camera around. So again, in the last property, we had, this little seating area that was right here. And then we had one bathroom with one bedroom with a bathroom that was inside of it, which is decent if you're going to have sort of one child or something like that. And they had that bathroom that's inside the unit. They're not having to walk down the hallway. But in this particular, when you're talking about renters, I could put 2 kids here sharing that bathroom with a washroom right there. I could actually still do this pocket door. I kind of love that idea. I'm going to kind of close off the children because my master is going to be just right up over here in this corner. But then the cool thing is because they have this little extra extended area, what I would do even as a investor is I could build just a little, single slab, a little desk area or seating area, put a chair up to it, something that a kid can go up there and put a computer up to, no big deal. And that wouldn't be very expensive. And if you look in here in the master, well, this ends up being a little bit more traditional. You can see I just put a bed here. I got my closet in the corner. And if I go in here, the shower is going to be the exact same. So again, I lose that little kind of weird area that was over there. I lose that area completely, but then I'm gaining that sitting area that was in the master. I'm gaining a whole nother bedroom. It's an absolute no-brainer which one you would select if you were going to do an investor. Unfortunately, I'm talking to the sales guy, and he says that investors are picking the other one, and they're going to find out what they're doing at rental. You're getting the family. The family's always going to want an individual bedroom for both people. They're always going to want to have, a shared bathroom. And they're always going to want to have that downstairs secluded area, man cave, guest room, whatever it is. I can rent this one at a 4-bedroom, 3-bath at a higher price point than you would the 3-3. Even though the spacing in the other one is nicer, even though as a live-in, if you were living there, it would be really nice to have that kitchen, that office build out. For a rental standpoint, this one all day long is a better deal.